Welcome back, listeners. It's the season finale of Positive Vibrations. We have in the studio a live audience. Can we hear a live audience? Can we hear our live audience? Yes, we hear our audience. A big up Fabulous Home for the wonderful rug. Mr. Kellis, waiting for the rug.
Well, no, well official, I just don't feel like I'm in a living room, you know?
Yeah, that's the vibe. Positive vibration. We just want to feel comfortable. Also, you know, we want to big up Tropical Blue Natural Spring Water for providing us with some bottles of water. Big up yourself. But Kels, you know, welcome to Michael. First time? Yeah, fifth time.
First time inside, I passed it enough time now.
Oh, see? Yeah.
First time inside, yeah.
But the Michael family welcomes you. Thank you for having you here.
I feel very welcome, you know.
Yeah, but more want to cut straight to you. I have some serious questions to ask you. Yeah, man, seriously, I appreciate you, man. Swear. But a joke. But on a serious note, though, as a woman in the business, right? What are the challenges, the fears, and the hurdles, and how do you empower women out there? How do you seek to empower women? Because we have women in the audience, but the majority of our population is women, right? But how much representation is there for women?
Well, you must answer for the mic.
You see, now when I get asked that question, probably every interview,
yes.
You know, people ask me, so how is it as a woman? I mean, I'm a woman, you know, it just is what it is. But at the same time, we can't doubt the fact that there is a minority, especially where, you know, where employment is concerned, especially where the music business is concerned. And I just try to do my best to inspire women by doing what I do, to, you know, to show that it is possible to do the music and to love the music without it being a dash out thing, or without it being a, you know what I mean, a sellout thing. You know, and you stand firm to your values and to your ethics, and just know that, you know, you're here to uplift people and to inspire people, you know, and it's a changing times, you know. At one time it was a black and white issue, maybe now, I mean, well, it still is a black and white issue, unfortunately.
Yeah, in America there.
But all over, not just America, all over the place, all in Jamaica, a brown, black issue, browning thing, you know, it's a for cutout. Even the woman man thing, it's a for cutout, because at the end of the day, we are those people. And we want to know that we can relate to each other, and we want to reach to the high heights without feeling like our brothers and our sisters are drawing us back. But what I realize in life, why I know that I'm going to reach far, is that in order for somebody to hold you back, they have to stay down with you.
True.
You know what I mean? And I'm climbing, so you can climb up behind me. You can drag me down as much as you want. You know what I mean? We're climbing up together, and we just know, so we're stronger together, you know? So even as a woman that we're sitting here today, we just have to know how to uplift each other. You know, I know that is all a unit, you know? So, yeah.
Straight, very profound.
Yes, man. So, Kelissa, even as a musician, and the rising, the respect and the rising audience that revival music is reggae revival, that's happening. How you find the reception that you're getting now as opposed to a couple of years ago?
Well, it's just non-stop push out the thing, so we just get some reception, you know, which is right. I'm actually a very shy person. What? It's taken me a lot of time to get here with my music, and a lot of the songs you hear me singing is from years back. Scott. Scott is my cousin and my manager, by the way. Give it up for Scott. We're in a ringtone and all these things, you know. But sorry, remember the question again.
Yeah, man, the reggae revival. How you find the reception?
Well, first of all, let me just say that the reggae revival is really within the people, you know, which is why you weren't hearing about us as youths to begin with. We were always doing our little reggae on the side. We were always doing live music, singing with our guitar. But I think that now people's minds and the consciousness is opening up to the kind of music. So really and truly, I don't think it's like we're here to save reggae. It's nothing like that. We've been doing reggae. Our parents doing reggae before we. Reggae never did. It's just really within the people. Them hear them say, boy, you know, long I don't hear some good reggae music. And it's like they're ready for it again, you know. And we are just the evolution of the growth that has been taking place over the decades. You know what I mean? We are now a new wave of artists, but we don't want to get stuck in the whole idea of this reggae revival. And, you know, reggae revival, artist Kelissa, is, you know, tearing up the airwaves with no. You know, we just come to represent consciousness and positivity and wholesome music, you know. So, but we'll big up everybody in the reggae revival, you know, including all of the ones, you know. Yeah.
You speak about the reggae revival and the music and how it is something natural. How do you stay grounded though? How do you keep grounded? Because it is so easy to get swayed in the music business.
True.
You know, how do you stay grounded?
Why you said that? Why you say it's easy to get swayed in music business?
Because that's what we see.
In what way?
The fact that, I mean, a lot of persons may start out a particular way, but after a while, they start to receive some reception and they may change from what they started out as. You know, so we find that people would say that they're swaying. Yeah.
Alright, so here my thing now. Alright? You see music? As Bozo would say, it's a very spiritual thing, you know what I mean? And I think one of the problems that we have in society is that we tend to look at the musician as the music. And the music that I sing, the same music that I sing, I aspire to be. So everything that I sing about is not what I am. I want to be what I'm singing about, and everybody's not perfect. So while I don't agree that a man should do, you know, should get swayed away or whatever, you know, at the same time, it's only put the pressure upon we, only make we feel like we're on this pedestal. Woo! You know, my God, I love you! Woo! So this thing where it's just like this fanatic thing. And we are just people at the end of the day. And really and truly, it is the divine entity that walks with us that makes us so great. The only reason I have songs to sing and I have melodies to hum is because God blessed me with them. Sure. Without that, I would be nothing. My voice would be nothing more than just, you know, me talking to you right now. You know, so.
Yeah, you look like you want to.
Yeah, because it is a case where you say it, we put you on a pedestal and, you know, people bigging up artists that get big over a period of time. And that creates a pressure. But how really and truly do artists stay grounded? As a reggae artist, how do you stay grounded? How do you remain firm to what you've been singing from day one?
With aspiration.
Well, to be honest, I don't think that I've reached that level where I have been tested with vanity, and I have been tested with, you know, all of these tests that we may, you know, we may see the bigger stars, and they don't necessarily, you know, respond very well to all of the everything and all of that attention. I haven't really reached that level yet, so I don't think I'm able to answer that question, how do we stay grounded? But it is my dire hope. And, you know, that is one of the things that I tell the people around me all the time, that if it's one thing, when you call me out, whenever I'm doing anything I'm not supposed to do, you just let me know. Because, you know, when you start out in the music, and I don't know, when a lot of people start out in music, it's about love for it. It's that, you know, and it's about, not just for the music, it's about wanting to change the world and to change people's mind and to inspire people. But, you know, it is not really an easy business to be in. It's coming like you have a fight your way there, and by the time you get there, you don't want nobody to take it away from you by all means and by all costs. And so you almost become an ugly person, almost become like a politician, you know, the good way. You know what I mean? Where you go into it because you want to, yeah, true. You go into it because you want to change. You want to change, you know, what's happening in society, and you want to make an impact. But it's almost like you become polluted by the system. So I think the best way for me that I have so far, and it's been working for me so far, is to create your own system and just do it your way. And not following, don't tell me I have to be on this show to be a big artist and I have to have how much my song be on the radio, how much time to be a big artist. No. So you don't love me then.
Give thanks, Kel. The whole crux of this show is to endorse what is positive. And we've reached that stage of the show now where we talk about what is positive. I'll put it on the spot again. Alright, I'm going to ask you what your high fives are. Now, your high fives now basically constitute 5 good things you happen during your day, the week, your month, your year, your life, probably tonight. So just give us 5 positive things that have impacted you. Of course, in your life, day, couple minutes.
Alright, well, I was going to call out 5 over the top of my family. We got the whole lot of family them and well supportive, well loving, you know, I get to do what I want. Her, we love it, healing of the nation. Upliftment of the mind, you know, so we just give thanks for things like that. We give thanks for love. Love in all of its form, romantic love, love for me, love for you, love for my brother, love for my sister, because without love, we don't have job. And without job, there is no life, you know, so we give thanks for love. Boy, now, I give thanks for where I am right now, right. Too many times we're thinking about, you know, what's happening in the past or what's happening in the future that we don't get to appreciate love the now. True. So I give thanks for being here right now, right here. With the students at Mecca College, and it's really a joy. And that leaves me with one more. One positive thing I can't leave is that I get to travel and live in Africa. That has been the most impactful experience of my entire life. And I'm looking forward to traveling over there again and eventually settling over there, you know. And it's truly a joy to experience yourself in a different setting, especially in an African setting where you realize Jamaica is really just a dot on the map.
True.
You know, in terms of the people, in terms of the landscape, you know, it's just such a vast place, and the culture and the arts and the food and it was just great. So, yeah, so those are my top 5 positive things there.
Give it up for Kelissa again now, please. Yeah. Oh, we shot part of the program now. The producer gives his view. We have a topic tonight, but we've had a wonderful season. So the producer, yeah, big up yourself, or the Prendergast, back step up. When you give it, you know what I mean? Your view, the season, how's the season been?
Good evening, people.
Blessed.
Yes, Odin Prendergast here, the producer for Positive Vibrations.
Big up yourself, give thanks.
The season for me, it has been a tremendous season for me, being the producer of Positive Vibration. This program has set such a high standard for the other programs that we have on Radio 1 Michael. I have to congratulate Mr. Shane Sinclair and Kaleem Layton for the hard work that they have put in since the beginning of this semester. I just want to say, no, from time to time, each time we have the program, Shane would come to me the following day and ask, how was the show for you? What do you think we can do better? And I will be like, I don't know, we are doing we are doing so much already. The program is just excellent for me, and I hope that we will continue on this path and even make it better come next semester. That's my view.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Give thanks.
Give thanks for the people, big up producer and for who there and don't know, and even in Raiderland scene, this is Kiznamdi, sister.
Yes,
right? I'm watching now. So tonight when that interview Kiznamdi, just before we start, everything crashed. Radio crash, computer, everything stopped work. But just about to panic, I'm looking around for my producer. Come! You know I'm doing it! Come here, mad! Kiznamdi there and the radio mash up. Oh yeah, I said the boss calm, cool, collected, and just doing business. A lot of people don't understand what goes on behind the scenes on TV, radio, and all of these things. A lot of people go unnoticed, understandably, because I'm not in the limelight, but I really and truly want to big up my producer, Odin Prendergast. Let me give it up to you, please.
Yes, so big up Mr. Prendergast again. Thanks much to Kelissa for coming. Let me hear a pour for Kelissa, please. Another shout out for Kelissa. Yeah, but before Kelissa goes, we just wanted you to tell us what's happening with your music and tell us what's coming up with Kelissa.
Well, right off of the bat, me and my brother Kiznamdi, as you just mentioned, we have a new single releasing. It's called January 15th, 16th, one of them maybe. It's called Live for Today, produced by Washfire and Sound Ponics. So it's a great track. I'm really looking forward to that. We also have some in-house productions that we've been working on that will be released over the course of early next year, you know, and those are some, you know, some heavy tracks, so we're looking forward to those as well. We have a tour coming up. We're going California West Coast tour with Kiznamdi and Chronics, Jordan Terrible tour of the West Coast. Actually, that wasn't announced yet, so don't keep out the mouth. But that will soon be announced, and then we're going, me and Kiznamdi doing a Europe tour again together in the summer. Music video, we know music video to come. That's a whole heap of nice things.
Yeah. Yeah, so whole heap of stuff from Kelissa. Next thing, as it relates to live music, where can we experience some live music as persons around the campus in Kingston for 4 years? Where can we go to experience some live music?
Well, this weekend my brother Protege is putting on live from Kingston. That will be Protege, Kabaka, Runko, Savannah, and Nomads. That's happening at Hope Gardens. I'm not quite sure the admission, can check it out, but that's happening next Saturday.
Saturday coming?
Saturday coming, sorry. Boy, my head is on a different program. And then also you can look out for Journey to Dub. That's not live music, but you can go experience some real feelings, dub music. And that's happening at Dub Club, Reggae Mountain on Skyline Drive, and that's happening on New Year's, so you can come celebrate the New Year's looking over the stars, city lights and the stars, and the fireworks and everything, so yeah.
Yeah, so give thanks to Kelissa again, thanks for coming out, thanks for warming us with your music, and continue to support reggae music, continue to support live music. This is Positive Vibration. We want to big up Kiss the Core for our lovely decorations this evening. Tropical Blue Natural Spring Water for giving us some spring water to drink. Yeah, I want to thank our live audience for continuously listening to us every week. Continue to support Positive Vibration. Big up my host, Shane Sinclair. Yeah, big up Shane Sinclair. Yeah, and give thanks. We want to give thanks to the Michael Alumni Foundation, who has been supportive of us every day in, day out, for Radio 1 Michael for giving us the opportunity to spread positive messages, and continue to just listen to Positive Vibration. Remember to like our page
like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, it's vibrations_P. Go on YouTube, Positive Vibration Season 2, like every video, 1,000 views, broadcast around the world, send Kelissa stuff around the world, do it. And Angel Smith.
Yes, man. So this is another. We're going to a break, right, producer? Yes, we're going to a break right now. Positive Vibration. Persons in Radio Land, don't move. A muscle will be back. Right. Yeah, man. Give thanks.